Hey, how's it going? So I wanted to come on live today to talk about what should the length of your lead magnet be. Pound live if you happen to be catching this video live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Pound replay if you're catching this video via the replay. So a lead magnet is something, just in case you don't know, a lead magnet is a piece of value content that can allow you to generate hundreds and thousands of leads so that way you can ascend those leads to the next step of your sales process. Lead magnets are very powerful because it allows you to identify people who are in the marketplace who may desire to do business with you, but they don't necessarily know how to get started. So it's an entry point if someone is browsing on Facebook or some other platform and you offer them something for free. Some people will take you up on that free offer in exchange for their email address. So that is what the lead magnet is, and that's the purpose of the lead magnet, for you to go ahead and generate as many leads as possible. The other day, I was invited to be a guest via someone's course. So someone has a course that they're teaching, and I was invited to be a guest. And as a guest, one of the first things I did is I tried to understand the individuals who were in the audience. I wanted to understand where they were at as it relates to their sales process, where they was at as it relates to their marketing process. And the reason why I did that is because one of the things that I wanted to be able to do with that class is I wanted to be able to give them some things to take away, some actionable steps that they can go ahead and take away and implement after the class. So one of the things I did is I went around around the class and I asked each individual who was attending, I asked them, what business are you in? And after they told me what business they were in, I asked them what their sales process was. And the reason why I asked them that is because I wanted to be able to identify what type of gaps they have in their marketing process, what type of gaps exist in their sales process, and I wanted to give them some things to do from an automation standpoint. For some of those individuals, I told them what to go do directly, and for others, I told them how to optimize some things that were already working. And in addition to that, I gave them the opportunity to ask me some questions. So one of the attendees in that class asked me about the concept of a lead magnet. First of all, the first thing that I told this person is that when you're trying to validate a concept for the very first time, I wouldn't focus on a lead magnet. I would go directly for the sale. I would offer value in a post or in a content similar to this, and then I would ascend that person to the next step of the sales process. I wouldn't necessarily start with a lead magnet. But then again, I still wanted to be able to answer the question for that person because, that person desires to create a lead magnet at some point, and they wanted to know what is the proper length for the lead magnet. So I thought I would go ahead and answer that for you here as well. Your goal in the lead magnet is to provide value, and is to tell people what to do, not necessarily how to do it. So depending on how much you're trying to cover, so long as you can go ahead and provide value and answer a couple of different questions for your target market. So here's how I would create a lead magnet. Let's just say I'm creating a lead magnet that helps people to identify the three things that they need to have in place to set up a marketing process. I would say, hey, congratulations, in this free video, I'm going to share with you three things that you need to have in place to be able to have a marketing / a sales process. One of the first things you want to make sure that you have in place is you want to be able to create what I call an awareness type of ad, because your goal is to make as many people aware of you as possible. If you're going to be creating an ad on Facebook or any other platform, your first goal is to make people aware that you exist. So one of the best ways to make people aware that you exist is to let people know the problem that you solve. So hey, let's just say the problem that you solve is you want to help people to generate more leads using video marketing. You can say something along the lines of, hey, are you a coach and or a consultant that's looking to create more, that's looking to generate more leads, but you have no idea where to start? I created a free guide and or a free resource that's going to help you to do that. So from an awareness standpoint, what we just did is we created an awareness type of a content, right? So after we create the awareness type of content, you want to have a place for people to go to be able to obtain the free content. So then the next thing that you do, you send people to a place, you send people to a landing page. Now notice I said you send people to a landing page, not a website. And the reason why you don't send people to a website is the website is not optimized to generate leads. The website is designed to give people lots and lots of information and to tell people about who you are, how you got started, and pretty much outline all of the products and services that you offer. And that is not the place to send that's not the place to send people, because that can create a certain level of confusion. If you don't send people to your website, where are you sending people to? You're sending people to your landing page. Your landing page should have one goal. The main goal of your landing page is for your landing page to go ahead and generate a lead. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop right there. But essentially, what I just did is I just outlined some of the things that I would share with someone if I was giving them something away for free, if I was giving them, a lead magnet per se. You can cover one thing, you can cover two things. The goal of your lead magnet is to solve a small problem, is to deliver results in advance, and it's to show people that you have the ability to help them, and you have the ability to help them to solve a problem. You can make it be. I've had lead magnets that were 30 minutes, but at the same time, I've also had lead magnets that were only about 5 minutes or so. So you can make it very, very, very short, or you can make it a little bit longer. So I would say, for me, a sweet spot for a lead magnet is probably between 10 to 15 minutes, because I can tell people the 3 things that they need to do in order to get X, Y, and Z results. And I can convey that in about 30 minutes or so, because essentially all I'm doing is I'm telling them what they need to do, and I'm not necessarily telling them how. In this video, I went to the how a little bit, but you can stay very high level and just share with people, the what. So that's the length, and that is what I would cover if I were to create a lead magnet. So go out, based on this information that I just shared with you, create a lead magnet. If you are a coach, consultant, course creator, and or you own or operate your very own credit repair business, and you would like my help as it relates to helping you to add an additional $5,000 to $10,000 to your monthly income, you can take advantage of a free marketing optimization call by going over to VladimirAdonis.com. If you on social media and you're watching this on social media, you can send me a direct message with the word lead, and we can go ahead and have a chat, and I can map out a plan for you to show you how you can go ahead and add $5,000 to $10,000 to your monthly income as well. Pound live if you live, pound replay if you're catching a replay. That's it for now. I'll talk to you soon.